The first chapter of the Bhagavad-GITA serves as an introduction to the rest of the work. According to the Mahabharata, the opposing forces are now poised for the first combat of the epic Kurukshetra war. Dhritarashtra asked Sanjay, "O Sanjaya, after assembling in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, what did his sons and the sons of Pandu do, being desirous to fight?" The Bhagavad-GITA begins with the blind king Dhritarashtra asking his secretary, Sanjaya, to describe the events of the war between his sons, the Kauravas, and their relatives, the Pandavas. Lord Krishna, the divine personality of Godhead, has promised to drive Arjuna's chariot out of love for his devotee. The Pandava and Kaurava armies have gathered at Kurukshetra. Because Kurukshetra is Dharmakshetra and Krishna is religion represented, the side with Krishna will prevail. As a result of the Pandavas' army's prowess, Duryodhana is anxious. He consoles himself, however, by praising the qualities of his own force to his combat guru Dronacharya. Thus, beginning with Bhishma, all warriors blast their conch shells to signal the beginning of the fight. The Kurus' hearts are shattered as a furious protest begins. As Arjuna prepares to battle, he notices the sons of Dhritarashtra arranged in military formation. Arjuna's chariot is being driven by Krishna. Unlike in previous battles, Arjuna wishes to view his opponents more clearly, so he directs Krishna to drive his chariot through the heart of the troops. The invincible Krishna is defeated by Arjuna's devotion. We are all Krishna's everlasting slaves. Krishna welcomes their service and receives joy from reciprocating with them out of love for his devotees. Arjuna, the strong warrior, observes his close relatives, mentors, and friends in both armies preparing to fight as the enemy forces stand set for battle. Arjuna, the great armed warrior, is overwhelmed with compassion for his friends and family who have gathered to fight beside him. As Krishna seeks to rebuild the heritage by delivering the message of the Bhagavad-GITA, he mystifies Arjuna using his material energy. Arjuna is filled with grief as a consequence of watching his opponents. Arjuna has significant emotional responses. His mouth dries and he shakes. As a result, he loses the motivation to fight and begins arguing against the war. Arjuna believes that the conflict would bring no benefit since it is wrong to kill one's kin under any condition. He thinks that the conflict generates social devastation and deterioration. Arjuna opts out of the fight. Arjuna declares that rather than engaging in this selfish act, he would choose to be slain by Duryodhana unhindered. Arjuna lays down his bow. He is stricken with grief because of Krishna's illusory power. In this way, we reach the end of Adhyaya 1. A compelling tale of the epic battle that changed the destiny of one royal family. In this era when people are advised to be more mindful about their actions and emotions, we should keep in mind not just history but also our own karma or deeds in everything that we do.